Hey everybody, how's it going? I got flat rain hair. You ever do that? You ever go out in the rain and you get flat rain hair and then you look like a little church boy or something? Kind of drives me crazy. Anyway, how's it going? I'm using an Electro Voice RE20 microphone and I love it. I'm not a big fan of dynamic microphones, but if you put it through a lifter, a preamp, and I have one that just uses 48 volt or 24 volt phantom power, and man, is it great. The sound rejection's pretty damn good. Pretty good for a lot of the news media that I've been talking to recently. The only thing that it does that drives me crazy is I have like a little gate on it, right? And it'll do this. Ready? like I'll just be it was driving me nuts this morning. I had a couple news interviews and I was just like listening and I just kept hearing. So I'm going to put everybody to work right now. I don't want to buy a dedicated. I think I'm going to 3D print a pop filter if neither one of these work. We're going to do A, B. Well, let's just do A, B. You tell me which one sounds better because I have these two little filters. I have a dead cat, which is probably overkill, but we'll see if it doesn't actually kind of like the way it looks too. Always like looking like I have some, bougie animal fur on my microphone. And this is just a standard microphone cover that I found in one of my drawers. All right, so we're going to try this one first. Just tell me which one. They both probably block out my just fine, but you just tell me which one makes my voice sound better. I feel like I'm putting a condom on. Okay, so this is test number 1. We're going to do the breathing test with my nose. Wow, that's way bad. That works better than I thought it would. Yeah, so this is A, and I think this is probably... Anyway, we're just seeing if it dampens my voice or makes it sound unpleasant in any way. Let's try this one more time. Ooh. There's like one little area, and then I know that I'm just going to be finding that damn area every single time. Yeah, okay. We may need a pop filter. All right, let's try the dead cat to see if it diminishes my voice. So that's test A, which it may have failed anyway. I don't think it's actually going to help it. What I needed to do, although it didn't actually mess with the... All right, this condom's too big. A problem that I've complained about my entire life. Get it? Okay, this is test number B. Yeah, that wind ain't getting through at all. Does that sound all right? Yeah, that sound good? So the angle that you're viewing me at makes it seem like the mic is a little bit too high, but it's actually perfectly in my mouth. Yeah. Did an ad show up? Man, no amount of me... Okay, so maybe I'll just get a smaller one of these dead cats rather than... Because the pop filters for these are like $100. I'm just like, yeah, I'll 3D print one. I bet you could even 3D print the mesh on a... I have a fine ass. I have a fine nozzle, whatever you call them, on my 3D printer. Because the reason I got a 3D printer was to print metamaterials, which I haven't done yet because I actually am very enthusiastic about my 3D printer. I think it does a great job at making me, yeah. It sounds better with the dead cat. I mean, I know the does, but isn't there a Curve Your Enthusiasm episode where they, where he asked if the cook makes a face and he went like that? Anyway, I keep doing that. My radio professor would tell you to point down from above off to the side so your breath doesn't hit it directly. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, like if you're doing a voiceover or something like that, or if you're doing recording, then, you have the liberty of paying attention to which way your head is pointed. But I've been doing a lot of Zoom calls that end up on broadcast television. So the SM, whatever the hell, the Shure podcaster mic that everybody has, SM7, that thing sucks so much. I don't even know why I had it up here. Like, I think I just put it up here to see if it would work for something and then left it up here. I hate it. I don't think I'm ever going to plug that in again. Okay, so we have, as in plasmonics. Yeah, well, acoustic dampening, mostly, and trying to see like how much I could change pitch and things like that. I don't have one fine enough for the really cool stuff that goes on with metamaterials. But But I do have a lot. Progress update with my. So I'm trying to do a video it's so ambitious and it's like so potentially dangerous. But it's well, I'll tell you what it is. I have psoriasis on my elbows, on my knees, on one knee, on my basically like anything that where I've had like a surface injury a few times has ended up getting like an immune response where like I just have psoriasis on it. And so from doing jujitsu, that's like a knee, elbows, things like that, because I've been on a mat for, I haven't done it in a while, but sometimes around my scalp, like areas like that. But these are like psoriasis areas anyway. And I'm not going to go into detail with it now, but it's been an absolute nightmare getting any form of treatment, even with health insurance, even with the best health insurance I could buy as a freelancer in my state. I just can't get, unless I pay out of pocket, I can't get help. And then it's like thousands of dollars just to, I mean, unless it's like the same steroid creams that, you know, you could get from like a CVS Minute clinic. Any sort of therapy is like incredibly expensive. Like we're talking like $800 3 times a week for UVB therapy, or you could get Skyrizi. Is that what it's called? Skyrizi, some stupid fucking drug name. You get that, and that's like I don't know how much is Skyrizi. Let me look it up really fast. How do you spell this? Skyrizi sounds like a Wu-Tang member. Skyrizi price. Walgreens. I don't know. Okay, so for 1 month of Skyrizi, I know I'm not showing my screen right now, but you don't want to see this kind of horror. Okay, yeah, 1 month of Skyrizi is actually pretty cheap. It's $23,466 with a good RX coupon. So yeah, you know what? I'll just not take care of my skin. So for a long time, I've been really into really weird thing to be into. For a long time, I've just been more and more into light waves, like just because I've got so into radio and like with some of that research last year. And so I've been like I have like all these UV lights and infrared lights and things. And then also with like the flock research, like you're dealing with all these infrared cameras and ways to protect yourselves against them. And so anyway, yeah. Or you could just eat your fruits and vegetables. Yeah, man, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be cool if I could just eat? I eat vegetables and fruit. Are you kidding me? First thing I eat every day is a banana. I love fruit. And last thing I eat every day is berries. I'm a fruit man. But yeah, anyway, this is sort of the problem. Is like what'll end up happening is I'll literally anywhere I am. Somebody will say, "Oh, what happened to your elbow?" And I'll say, "Oh, I have psoriasis." And they'll say, "Oh, have you ever put cream on it?" And I'll just be like, "No, asshole. I never put cream. I never thought of that." What do you mean? Like skin cream? Like that like stops the dryness on your skin? Like what do you do? Just like put it in your hand and then rub it out? And that's crazy talk. I've never even considered doing, oh, have you ever been to a dermatologist? No, never considered that before. So you just run these like really frustrating social interactions where the person means well, but it's just like, it goes. So anyway, I'm trying to build a UVB therapy device that is medical grade using the same components that the ones that you pay $800 a session use. But I'm trying to do it safely. So I have to get into like spectrometry to like measure it and all that stuff, and to be able to make sure that the devices I'm getting are right. And then I have to calibrate the spectrometer. Anyway, so point of me telling you all this is I finally got an affordable spectrometer that measures UV and a little calibration light for it. So, but another thing with that, and this is also where your Patreon money it may be going. If I do that video, if I have success with it, and then if I do that video, I'm going to be ordering tons of these LEDs and lights, and like I'm going to be ordering a massive amount of them, and then working with a company that can just reship them at like basically at cost, like you'd be paying cost plus shipping. So, because one thing that's happening now that my channel's grown a bit, is that if I do a video like that on something, like on the Wii Spy or the Meshtastic stuff or whatever, then like everybody jacks their prices up, if you get it off eBay or if you get it off Alibaba or whatever. And so that's one place where you could immediately tell that you'd be paying $700 per LED all of a sudden if you did that. So getting them here to where you can sell them at cost to my viewers. Yeah, no, I have not fluorescent. God, what's it called? There is a special type of light. I end up getting it for like $60, but it's I can't remember the name, some long chemical name, but apparently that's that's like the state of the art calibration. Okay, so we have aside from my home psoriasis treatment, Denver has. I mean, I sort of already announced this before the media did. I mean, not because I'm so cool, just because I don't like listen to instructions and people tell me to keep things secret. Denver has removed their flock safety contract and immediately signed a contract with Axon. And so this, people are very mad about it. People are like, this is no better. You just, you got rid of one problem to give us another problem. And I'm sort of halfway between there. So I've talked to multiple members of city council. I've been in communication with Denver at their grace, because like, who am I? Yeah, I'm just a YouTuber and a researcher. So it's kind of like, why they don't have to listen to me at all. So for the people of Denver who are very angry, I do want to ask you to consider that. Like they have reached out to me. Like they have asked for input. They haven't asked me to publicize that in any way. And a lot of the media in Denver's also like really, really good at sort of following up on things and keeping this an issue. So, but my advice was, why don't you just hire a developer and like a project manager, like an engineering project manager, to make your own ALPR system. Like you could buy the hardware. I have this shit sitting around here. I can certainly buy it. I literally, in my video, you see me create one that ran in my car. Like, obviously that's not the same one you would want on a pole in a city. But like, if you need ALPRs, then like, why don't you just buy them and have them upload the stuff to a database? It's not that complicated. Like, it sounds complicated, but it really isn't. And that way you can decide who you want to share it with, and you don't have to worry about a third party, and you'll probably save money when you're doing it. And all the data will be kept within Denver, and you won't have to worry about any of these weird contracts that sort of word things in weird ways to where, this might be your data, this might not be your data, this might be our data. So yeah, that's what I've been pushing for, and I didn't think they'd do it, and I don't know of any city that's done it. I do think that the first city that does do it successfully will probably end up making money by licensing that software to other cities, or being graceful and giving it to other cities. That would be a cool thing. Yeah, I mean, I think like if you a lot of people upgrade to this stuff because they want to be like the leader in technology and crime prevention or whatever. And it's like, well, then why don't you be the leader? Like, why don't you actually take a risk and believe in your own ability to accomplish something? So second thing, Axon is, let me look at my notes really fast just so I'm not misstating anything. Axon, I mean, they are better than Flock. They're not a lot for the purpose of privacy. They are better than Flock because if Denver and I don't know, Omaha, Nebraska wanted to, if they wanted to find somebody in Omaha who committed a crime in Denver or vice versa, and they wanted to do that with Flock, you just log on without your multi-factor authentication and get a hot list alert every single time that the person passes one of these things. With Axon, you can do that, and it's not hard to do that, but you do have to go through the National Crime Information Center, which has a lot more, I guess, red tape based on laws, based on the Fourth Amendment. So it's not like this third-party service. Like, it is kept inside government servers, this information was being transferred around. The encryption in some of Axon, I can only say some because I've only tested some. The encryption in their cameras does work. It is encrypted in real time. Maybe in real time. I'm not sure if it happens during the upload or not, but I couldn't pull data off of Axon cameras the same way that I can Flock cameras. However, Axon does use third-party cameras. I'm doing this so I don't have to make a video on it, by the way. That's the reason I'm using my stream for this messaging. So like I have this guy here. This is a Verkada camera. I actually have these models because they're the ones that are on the poles around Nancy Guthrie's house. Like you can't leave Nancy Guthrie's house without passing one of these, literally. Like they're surrounding her subdivision. And they clearly did a great fucking job there, right? And so it's more to test the efficacy at some point when I have the time to do it. But these work with Axon. These work with Fusus, which is an Axon thing, or evidence.com, which is also Axon. So yeah, this is a better camera than what Flock has in terms of like actually getting the license plate information. But we're going to see how effective it actually is in real world use, because they don't really publish those numbers on like what the error rate is and stuff. So yeah, anyway, going right back to the Flock thing. Yeah, so they got rid of Flock. Axon is a little bit better. Still not great. A lot of people are just like, no, we just don't want ALPRs. We don't want license plate readers anywhere. And like, I agree, totally. I would love to see no ALPRs in Denver. The problem is that when you introduce this type of stuff and you build police departments around it and you train new police officers using this stuff, and ALPRs are not new. They've been around for like 20 years. When you do that, then the demand to scale them back becomes a lot bigger, and it becomes a lot less reasonable sounding to the people who make these decisions. So yeah, I mean, I would be, I guess what I'm trying to tell people is that if you're upset about this, it is a win. Like people are saying this isn't a win because they're moving over. It is a win because they're not using Flock safety. They're using something more secure. They're using something where they have to go through a national server to get data. So it's not a loss. It's not like a lateral move. It is better, but it is still far from ideal and far from what I had encouraged them to do. But you know, pat yourself on the back because you know if you live in Denver and you've been fighting for this, you actually got a pretty good. I mean, they actually listened. I'm not sure how I feel about the mayor though. I mean, yeah, his messaging on it, like he kind of didn't really talk about these things. Finally, another thing, I can't really go into too much detail in a live stream because I don't want to get into like legal issue land, but Flock and Axon used to exchange data. They used to share an API, and then Axon started charging, and then Garrett Langley, the CEO of Flock, threw a fit about it, and then the CEOs became enemies, and I think they were going to fight at like UFC 330 or something, but one of them got injured. I'm joking about that last part. Anyway, so yeah, they're kind of enemies, and however, now that a lot of cities are leaving Flock. Flock's database is shrinking, and also like Ring backed out of the deal with Flock. I mean, Flock claims they backed out, but I think Amazon was like, yeah, we're taking a lot of flack for this, and you're not very popular right now in the last couple months, so we're going to pull out. So now we have a situation where I think it could be. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that I think that Axon may share data with Flock again, or they may be able to get data from Flock. I'm not sure that those two things are going to be as separate as they are, and I hope that is very detailed in Denver's contract because it would really suck if it wasn't. Okay, next up on the news, that was good news. Granberry, Texas, in my last video, I just did that area with the infrasound coming from the Bitcoin mine. I'm trying to find an article here. I mean, you can look it up yourself. You don't need to see it on the screen. So the Hood County, that's Hood County, Texas, they were trying to have a moratorium on new data centers, which basically means that you can't build new data centers unless some new legislation is passed where they know how to make them safe. And they thought they were going to get it. They thought that it was going to be a thing and that they would only have to fight with the data centers that are currently ruining everybody's lives. And then the Hood County commissioners apparently said, no, you can't have the moratorium. We're just going to let as many people in to build more data centers. And if you pay taxes to live here in peace, go fuck yourself. So, I mean, that's kind of where we're at with that. A couple people have reached out to me from that community about it. I don't really know what I can do. All I can really do is test infrasound and report on it. So, yeah, I mean, if you live in that area, and you want to get involved, I could put you in touch with who to get involved with. I've been kind of encouraging Cameron Venus Theory to do a video, to go there for a week and do it, because the story is absolutely insane. It's just a little bit out of topic for my channel, and I have so many things to cover. But yeah, everything going on in Granberry there is like, it really seems like a lot of corruption, and it really seems like an important news story. So any YouTubers who want something to cover, yeah, go check it out. Yeah, that's not a fun situation. I didn't measure any in Georgia, because I try to not, for lack of a better term, I try to not shit where I eat. Meaning, same thing with flock. Like, I haven't really done much flock stuff with cities. However, Dunwoody, Georgia, which is a pretty big, it's like a suburb / sister, not sister city, but daughter city to Atlanta. They've suspended flock stuff as of 2 days ago, and that was like a hearing that I was going to personally go to, but I decided that it would be kind of, I didn't want to do a thing where, I like threads or Blue Sky or post about a city thing and then have a bunch of people come and create a big ruckus. I kind of, it seems like the people who are hard at work for that are doing a really good job, and I've been in communication with them. Yeah, so I don't know. And that's also the reason I didn't do it. There is some data center drama going on in Georgia, but it was one of those things where I'm not really that. I would rather do it in a place where I could do research in an unbiased way. You can't do research in an unbiased way. Where I could do research in less bias than if it was my own tax dollars, which, is something. Anyway, so finally, we moved on from that. Moved on from the updates about flock, my psoriasis, and data centers, and microphone testing microphone pop filters. We have Strudel. Strudel is so this is live coding software, which when people recommend live coding software to me, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I just want to make music. I don't want to mess around with live coding. I don't know how or why I got into, I think somebody just linked me to this a while ago, and I kind of put it off, and then checked it out and lost a couple hours of time just immediately. I was like, this is incredible. It's super accessible. It's a great way to learn how to code. And then later on, if we have a chance, if we don't get too carried away here, there's also a flow interface or a node-based interface where you could kind of, like when you're using Reactor or something like that. Yeah, and it's great. Check it out. By the way, a lot of the stuff you see here is not needed at all. So we could change, things like attack levels. So yeah, I'm going to definitely have to look at the reference because I haven't used it in a few days. But yeah, so let's just start over. So I believe it is $, and then, yeah, their help thing is also really great. So if you just want a sound, piano, And then here we go. There's only 2 pianos apparently. Although I do believe there's also an FM piano. Piano. Okay, yeah, also, so drumming. If you are to... Let me move this in here so I could keep an eye on my syntax. Make this faster. Okay, so another thing that we can do, I don't know, maybe RD's ride? Yeah. Rim? So you could divide these up into their own little areas. You just like make these little snare rushes. And then sounds. I believe we have a lot of kits to choose from. Yeah, I think after this. Oops. Oh, here's all our drum machines. Wow. Yeah, people immediately led me to check out Switch Angel stuff. Wow, that's quite the drum machine. What is that? The Roland? Oh, the MC303. So if we want to add in some notes, I want to do it in brackets though. Yeah, we have to use numbers. So 36, 41, 45. It should default to a synth. I do need to put in a note here. That was my issue. Six, 44 maybe. And then if we want to add effects, we have everything from like ADSR, which gets kind of complicated, but you could add your effects down here. I'm going to try and wing it. Let's see. I forgot the room size. I know that room does have a bunch of syntax. Oh, something's unexpected. Oh, that. See if this works. Nope. I'll figure it out. I know that you can sequence the transposition, which is useful. Yeah, okay. Oh, derp. No? Is there no audio on your end? I'm definitely seeing audio coming out. Okay, now one thing that I really like is like rather than just using divisors, you could actually have slow modifiers because you could just like I just like the way it's set in a modifier. So we could do this. Let's start this over. And if we want to multiply this, wait, is interesting. Okay, so the transpose, I want to run a transpose sequence. And to do that, I apparently forgot. I'll find it in here somewhere, the syntax for it. Ah, okay. Oh, there's a quote before, then after. That's strange. No. Oh. I guess it has to be in brackets if you want to do that. Okay. Dude, syntax is the death of me. Yeah, okay, so we have this here. I wonder why. Tired of hearing this. Let me just have a good solid look at what's happening here. Yeah, it should transfer this over. So let's do a 1, 2. Like this should be the syntax we need, but nope. I don't want a scale transpose, I just want a normal transpose. Yeah, I've done it before. Let me, it's note, transpose semitones, all right. So it should be. Also, I never use an IDE that does this, by the way. That does the auto closing of brackets. Yeah, so I thought that you could just do this. Oh, you can. Okay. All right. So let's go to an 079. I meant to go up, not. don't think we're gonna get too jazzy yet. There also is just like general synthesis, but might as well go with the fretless, huh? Oh, derp. Like a nice little low bit drum kit. Like what's the most? Ooh. Korg KPR 777. Maybe that's a little too low bit. It's actually kind of funny because usually this was like immediately responsive and it actually isn't right now. Oh, I do not like the high end on that. .606, I suppose. synth. Okay, so with synthesis, we could do partials, which is pretty crazy. To define them this way? I'm gonna look at the reference, see if it sounds. I see, that's just for the sequence, okay. Damn. Wow. I haven't messed with that sound. I did all the vibrato and stuff, but... Let's try that. Sound crisp. Sequence over here. Sometimes YouTube will literally throw ads on my... It's really frustrating. Sometimes it just resets it and it's like, no, you should have ads. So I apologize about that. I almost always turn them off. Like, I think I've tried it a few times back when, I don't know. No. Yeah, it doesn't give me any control over it. Yeah, there is a way to connect MIDI, and I plan on that. Oh, I think you can only do so many rooms. I ran out of room allowances. Maybe I need to start over. Maybe if I set the size, it'll... Ooh. Okay, I'm going to reload it because I think maybe, I think you only get like 3 reverbs, but maybe they don't, let's try it now. Yeah, maybe I have to like leave the site or something to go back to get my reverb allowances back. Let me read up on it really fast. Levels between 0 and 1. Maybe if we don't have any level on it, maybe it'll... Can I do that? I guess I need to. Oh, you know what? I bet it's because it's running in the tutorial. That could be possible. I'm going to copy and paste that and reopen it in a new window and see. Let's find out now. Maybe if it comes before transpose. I'm going to figure this room thing out. We can't exist without reverb. Let's see if it can run in another window. Yeah, I don't want to do it that way though. Yeah, it seems like I'm doing it okay. I mean, this ain't gonna work. Oh. And I'm going to try and add it in a sequence. Yeah, that's so weird. Oh my god, I am so dumb. This is 100% me being an asshole. Check this out. It's been right here. I have 2 rooms, that's why. Ridiculous. Try and divide these up a bit. Also means the same thing. Yeah, I know that the vibrato has a pretty bizarre... I'm trying to remember how to do that. The V mod, and I thought there was another... I mean, we could just also load up a CZ effects, but I kind of want to do things the hard way at first. Okay, so this is actual... Good to know that we can just type vib. So this would be the hertz. Nope. What did I do wrong? There we go. Nice. What note effects do we have? I know that we have portamento somewhere. It's probably just called glide, maybe. Not seeing anything. Oh, slide. Slide. Nope. Oh, wow. You could create, I had no idea you could create sliders. So I don't get it. What does that do here? Oh, wow. I didn't even know you could create a slider. I knew you could create a scope. Yeah, I know that there's a piano roll. I just haven't. It's one of those things where I'm just like, why would I? Why would I with a piano roll? Like, what would be the? Why do all this and then have a piano roll? Let's see. I know that you could have a lot of different filters. So I guess we could do the same thing. LPQ, slider, 100, 100, 1000. Nope, I did something wrong. I mean, we could just also set our LPQ to 1. honestly, let's put a low pass filter on this at like just 1,000 because that cymbal's killing me. Okay, maybe higher than 1,000. Gonna find glide. My little pad here smells nice. Not nice. I mean, it smells like India. Does that make sense? I've never been to India. I was booked for a show there once. So I actually don't know what India smells like, but I've ordered many things from India and they all have that same, I don't know, like a woody, earthy scent to it, which is like, makes me really want to go to India. I got booked in India years ago. Very, very hard to get me on a plane in general. I don't like flying, but I got booked in India and I had at this festival, it was like 4 hours driving in the mountains north of Delhi. And yeah, and I booked like, I think 3 weeks, maybe a month. I booked like an entire week because I knew I'd go there and get sick. You know, that's just kind of what happens when you go to a new place like that. You know, whether it be from like drinking something in the water or from like, you know, being exposed to something new. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to get over my jet lag and I'm going to get over whatever sickness I have when I first get to Delhi. And then I'm going to fucking lose my mind and I'm going to have an amazing time. I'm going to play this festival and then I'm going to go to Mumbai. And then like it seemed like the entire country lost power for like a long time. Like it went on for like weeks where like most of the country, especially the region where the festival was apparently happening, and they canceled it. So that was like, cheers. Yeah, that Vienna. Oh, you're from Vienna. Sorry. Oh, that Prague KFC. I'm trying to agree with you in a way where I then label something as always bad, as known to be bad, and I failed miserably. But yeah, that Prague KFC it's been known to be bad. Sorry. Shouldn't make jokes while trying to figure out how to glide notes. First effects, pattern effects. Maybe it's in the pattern. No, these get crazy, and we're going to play with these in a minute. Man, it's already 8:16. This is like the first stream where it really flew by in a long time. Usually they don't fly by where I'm like, oh, I don't have enough time to check this out. Legato? Could it be legato? I mean, will they actually give us the option to change? No. Huh. What do we think it is? Let's see. Sound piano. Maybe it's in synth. Maybe we'll find it there. It's clearly not defined as something that is a word I would usually use. Partials. Yeah, it's like the level of like complexity you get so fast, but like then something. Okay, look at this slide. Weird that wasn't there, but let's try it on this. I mean, I was literally going to type that in anyway. I don't think that's doing what we want it to do. so let's play with some of the, actually, you know what, do I have something I already wrote? I know I have like a little keep, little Google Keep that I've just like pasted things in. Oh, links. Can we copy the link address? Come on, come on, come on. Come on, man, I'm streaming. Okay, I guess you can't just copy a link out of that. All right. And it doesn't work. Open link. Okay. Let's try this one. This is the first thing I did. Okay. I want to play with some of the weird rhythm tools. Okay, so if we, the pattern stuff gets really crazy. You can play two different things at the same time, which is interesting. That's wild. First notes, first effects, pattern. Yeah, we're in the pattern effects. Okay, so I'm just going to create a 4 on the 4 pattern here. Not really, but I got utterly distracted by, okay, so we know chopping, right? Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't even understand how you would chop this, but let's try it. Okay. I don't think that's for this type of sound. Actually, I think it's somewhere else in here. There's like more advanced time modifiers. Yeah, these are pretty crazy. So let's pop this right here. So it's Euclid 3.8. Let's try that. Oh, our divisor affects this. And then we can rotate our Euclid. My brain's broken. I don't really understand. I don't think I can just multiply this the same way I have been doing other things, but we could try. No. And then palindrome. Maybe that doesn't work for drum sounds. Okay, now the ply function. I'm curious. Oh, okay. So that's play, not ply. Compress each cycle into a given time span, leaving a gap. That's fucking weird. Oh, I see. You have to do these like all on their own. Sorry, I realize I'm behind my... Accumulation. Copyright strike. Yeah, honestly, the documentation is wonderful. What a fun way to make a pattern. I'm always forgetting syntax. It's literally my calling card. With random. I want to transpose that randomly. Oh wow. Yeah, this gets insane. They have full logic gates and everything. Beyond that. That's like more than I even need right now. I don't need to be degrade. I don't need degradability. Oh, these are all just random modifiers. Okay, so somebody put a lot of time into random. Yeah, okay, that's what I want. Although, wow, so it's like a Fugue machine. That's silly. So if you put that on top of this, oh, we would need a new sound, wouldn't we? I'll fix it. Yeah, that's wild. There's so much. There's like so much I haven't even touched yet. Okay, so I'm not even that interested in this, but I mean, I'm interested in this program. I'm not even that interested in this idea, but there is also this. Okay, so if like now I could Strudel also has MIDI out, but this is Strudel Flow, which I have. Thank God. I was gonna say going from one to the other, and so this one you apparently don't have to type anything in. You just select a sample of sorts. I'm not sure I understand the pad. Okay. Yeah, it's like a weird design for a piano roll or something. Polyrhythm, beats. Down to try out beats. Maybe you have to load a whole kit here or something. Or maybe this just goes out directly. Okay. Or that. Okay, so you could add more if you want. That's good to know. Okay, and your code editor's over here. Got it. That makes sense. Although you can't edit it, right? I mean, that would probably crash things. But you could put in custom code. Okay. bizarre set of sounds. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I guess it's like a light version of... I am curious how polyrhythm works. Okay, kind of self-explanatory. So if I open up another one of these... It's like slow, but it's the opposite times. It's a little confusing. It's a good place to like play around with these settings where you don't have to type them all in to learn what they sound like. Okay. This gets very chaotic very fast. Ow. No. Not sure what's happening with this. Let's disconnect it. Oh. Things got weird very quickly. I'm going to see this out, though. Oh, weird. Everything's just running through here now. I guess it doesn't have like its normal synth engine. Which one of these is a sound?
31 seconds. Sequence start.
Yeah, no idea how that's supposed to work. It's ambitious. I mean, again, yeah, I guess it's a way where you could like test out the plugins, see how they work, stuff like that. But yeah, I'll stick with this. Not that though. not that particular. It does make me. Will this work? Oh, wait, no. Always got to use the parentheses. I almost forgot. Up. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought that was playing notes. Joke's on me. We have to type in note first. Now will it do it? What is Jux? I am always messing up that. All right. Nice. Now it's time to play Find the Error. Find the error. What have I done? Should I get Gemini to, maybe delay isn't an actual thing. Maybe I'm just making that up. Is it called echo or something? Oh, burp. No? Is decay a thing? I'm like double guessing myself now. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Decay works. Sustain, decay, but delay. I'm using whatever synth engine. It just comes with Strudel. I know that you could load some other ones, but... Oh, burp. There we go. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see that. How could I do that? Is this the decay time? Or delay time, I wonder? I guess so, okay. Sorry about that, I didn't even see the decay dot. I took it like way too literally. And then I guess delay feedback. Although I would like to be able to adjust the mix of it all. Oops. All right, let's really, really, really dive in here. It's going to be painful. All right, and okay, and of course, oh wait, what did I do here? On 1.1, 1.5. All right. Oh yeah, we still want 1.5, 1.5, 1.502. All right. It ain't over till the browser crashes. Removing the reverb might help, actually. It's like, dude, fuck you. I'm not doing this. Yeah, the engine just rippled. That's okay. I can do this. I could refresh. Ooh, I love it. Oh, come on. Ah, well. Is there anything else I could get rid of? Nah, not really. It's like, nah, bro. Ooh, wait. No, never mind. I was gonna say, could I use ACO? Well, yeah, sort of. No, OSC, maximum poly, multi-channel orbits. I never even looked at this. I have no idea what it does. Oh my God, they have auto-completion? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Ugh, enable tooltips on control and hover. My God, that would have been so much easier. Tab indentation, multi-cursor. Look at that. Multi-cursor. Look what I could have been doing this whole time. Fuck off. Well, now we know. Okay. Oh, that's so ridiculous. So if I wanted to add reverb to this, I would have been like, room. Well, okay. This is like 50 times better than I thought it would be. Room size. Look at me. I'm going. Room size. Actually, don't know how to autocomplete, though. Do you just go down to do it? Room size. Enter? Okay. I'm used to tab for that. Oh, geez. All right. Like, I wonder if I just removed the piano and it just used, like, the basic sine wave or whatever. Wonder if that would do it. Maybe it's less processor intensive. It's working. Oh, I love this. Man, I gotta say, with headphones on, this is incredible. It's gonna get nuts. it rewards the patient. Strudel. Yeah, that's fun. That was great. I love it. I really, really do love it. It's like it's my favorite new music software, and it's not even music software. You run it in your browser. It's free. I'm going to save that as blip, blop, because I really like that whole sequence as it went on. It makes me really want to try and makes me want to like do that with a little bit more power, maybe running MIDI out to a bunch of synths or something. It would be so fun to do that with like 64 channels, right? Like maybe, yeah, like 64 channels, 2 CCs panned, from all the way left to right, and have them. That'd be amazing. It's indescribable. You can't describe that effect with English. It's just like, yeah, it'd be nuts. Maybe that will be my set at the Infrasound Festival, which I'm getting closer to agreeing to play. I want to thank that promoter. The Infrasound Festival in Minneapolis has asked me to perform. I haven't said yes to a show in a very long time, but I've been, in my negotiations with this, I've been like, what if we had, rather than just me and a guitar and a MIDI guitar and a bunch of the stuff that I used to play with, what if it was a little bit more like continuous oriented, like almost like I mean, more similar to the type of sets that you see at EDM festivals, where people generally just DJ their own music. But I would probably bring a keyboard or something. But the audio-visual experience would be crazy and tapped in to a lot of the security stuff that I've been doing, aka how many flock cameras can we put on a stage and utilize? How many? Basically with the goal of like, can we make the audience feel uncomfortable with the level of like surveillance equipment that we have from the live show? And I'm getting very close. I'm depending on or not depending. I've asked a couple people to freelance for it, and then I'm going to see if I could budget for them from the show's budget, and if they'll meet me halfway on that. And if so, then it's going to be pretty badass, and it might be worth doing a video about. Yeah. Yeah, the ad stuff, I'm gonna have to make sure that none exist here. You know, I'm kind of like on the border of not doing streams on YouTube anymore, maybe just doing them straight to Patreon or doing them on private, like invite, or I don't know, maybe, I don't know how that works though. I don't know how to do, I guess I could like link to a stream that's not broadcast. Like only Patreon members would see it. The reason for that, it's been fine, but the one thing that I kind of, I hate complaining about it because it makes me sound like I don't want to piss anybody off by complaining about it, but like a lot of times when I do software, when I like check out a new plugin or something, someone will tell the developer, oh, he's streaming your plugin tonight. And then a lot of times if I don't even really say anything about it, if I just have it on, then like a lot of times the developers will come in, and I don't know why that just makes me uncomfortable, because it's like, because I want to explore it, and I feel like then having the guiding hand of some of the developers are just trying to be helpful, like, and you know, they don't want their product to look bad by somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. Makes total sense. I totally get it. I don't even argue with them doing it. For some reason, it just has a Hawthorne effect on me, and I don't like it. I feel weird. I feel like I'm not doing a good enough job or something like that. And then at that point, it's like I'd be streaming on my main channel if I cared about doing a good enough job. It's just a hangout. So I'm weighing that. But I don't use title cycles. Actually, I know that this is a JavaScript version of title cycles, but no, I don't use it. Because frankly, I'm not an Israel supporter. You know, people who use title cycles are they're siding with Israel. No, I'm joking. That's obviously not a thing. I mean, that'd be funny if like title cycles was like made by a Zionist developer or something, but no, it has nothing to do with that. No, I just don't usually like live coding. I feel like this is the first one where I've gotten somewhere without feeling my head explode, because I already, so much of my job now with like YouTube stuff and like all the stuff I've been doing lately is coding, but I'm not a code. I just don't refer to myself as a software engineer. So yeah, title cycles, I was like, oh, cool. That looks really fun. I watched some videos of it, never really gave it a try other than, once or twice, just like type some stuff in. I was like, okay, this works like this. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe I'll look back at that someday. It didn't inspire me. This, for some reason, really got me going. Although I do feel like with Strudel, I probably want to run it on my own. I would really like to run it it does run in Obsidian, which might help, but I would like to like run it somewhere that's not Google Chrome, somewhere like a really lightweight browser or something that just runs the program, and then export it to have it triggering other MIDI things. I feel like that would be fun. But yeah, I mean, maybe I am a high-end coder. I'm a very high-end coder, meaning if I could like drag blocks around, then that's the language that I choose. I'm definitely not a low-end coder. For those who aren't developers, low-end means you're doing the more hardcore stuff where you're actually talking to the processor. High-end is like your beginners libraries, I guess, where your syntax is. People consider Python high-end. I don't consider I consider Python very difficult. So. But yeah, maybe we should make Strudel with Python, just to keep keep making it easier until you have GarageBand, I guess. But no, I'm a terrible coder. I'm not good. I'm not. It's like if I were to just open up processing or something. I mean, yeah, it would be a pain for me to open up something like processing and type in void setup and get going without some sort of frame of reference. I'm just not. I can't just like crack my fingers and code unless it's like QBasic or something, right? But yeah, it's okay though. I don't pretend to be. I wish I was. And you know what? Honestly, the AI coding thing, like the whole AI coding, Claude, all that stuff. That's like that demographic for that to market, like the marketing demographic for that, or like what that would be the most ideal for is me. Like somebody who just struggles with syntax, but can like, I could go up to a whiteboard and write how a program needs to work. I could like actually write the machine, not the machine language, but the machine instructions, but the syntax is where I always fail. But it's something wrong with my brain. Like I can't, like literally, I hate to like make up weird excuses on things that are wrong with but like same reason I can't speak another language, fluently at least. Like I could be in Mexico for a month and I will pick up a little bit of Spanish, and then the moment I get home, I'm can't speak a word of it anymore. Anyway, yeah. So the AI coding vibe coding was made for people like me, and it doesn't work. It makes my life hell. I always give it a shot, and it's like I guarantee it'll just make things worse than where I started. I'm not sure that there's ever been a time where I've like pasted code that I can't figure out what the problem is, and it's actually solved it for me. It's usually just like it's like, oh, here's your problem. You got to do this, this, and this, and then I'll paste it into the IDE, and then I'll have 5 new problems and then it just goes out of control until I have to go back to the original thing if I saved it. It's bad. It's terrible. But I mean, yeah, I'm the ideal person for it, and it's failed miserably. So the idea that people are just like, go, make me a website that'll make me a dating app that I can market, and then actually making an app and building it and putting it in the app store, and then people giving their user information. Whew, it's a mess. Anyway, but yeah, try out title cycles too if you're into this type of thing. I'm sure some people would say it's better. I'm sure some people would say it's not better. I'm sure that right now, somewhere on the internet, there's a dumb war that's happening between the two things, between Strudel versus title cycles. There's people arguing and insulting each other over which one's better, because we can't have anything nice in this world. What do I think about the new Cloud bot? I don't even know what that is. Are you talking about Claude, maybe? Or not Claude, Claw, Open Claw. Is that what you're talking about? Open Claw? Maybe? I don't know. I don't really have a take other than it makes my life easier to expose security vulnerabilities with things like that. Yeah, I mean, the idea of any AI agent, like when I think about it, like I need an AI agent to like deal with pharmacies with my prescription, deal with making my appointments, get my calendar in check, things like that. But I don't trust it because it's going to fuck up. It's going to fuck everything up. It is. Like, it's not going to get anything because it can't get normal things right. Like, if so many times, if you just ask AI simple things, it messes it up, including but not limited to people asking it things about me and it giving false information back and then them yelling at me about it, which is something that, continuously happens. Clippy. Oh, yeah. By the way, the Clippy thing, usually it's a good thing. It's a Louis Rossman thing. He started, excellent channel. Check it out. One of the OGs, and an amazing person. Like I've talked to him outside, I've communicated with him non-parasocially and he's as hardcore in real life as he is on the channel. Like, I have nothing but good things to say about the guy. He started the sort of Clippy movement, right? So you see a lot of people on YouTube that have the Clippy icons. Clippy is a way to sort of go back to Microsoft Clippy rather than AI agents, rather than other things, rather than subscription software or software as a service. Going back to the like, how about I just pay you for a software license and use it forever and install it wherever I want and be able to do whatever I want with my devices. That's kind of Louis Rossman's whole thing. That's my thing too. We're very aligned on a lot of things. I probably sound like I'm talking just like him right now. I'm not as relaxed though. Louis would be like this. He would just sort of be still and he would just be maybe looking over this way while while talking. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to do a Louis Rossman for. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another way that you're being fucked today. And then he would go off and tell you something that you didn't know before about some sort of service that you're probably familiar with, and you'd go, Jesus Christ, burn everything down. But he also actively does things. I feel like now this is just turning into me like filleting Louis Rossman verbally. But he deserves it. He also, he's doing a lot of stuff like raising money to get people to open devices so they could use it themselves without having to pay a subscription, things like that, or use devices that are no longer being supported and stuff. So he uses the platform for like the utmost good. What was I saying though? What was this about? Where were we? There's a reason I brought him up. Oh, the Clippy thing. It's funny because you're seeing Clippies everywhere. I see them on my channel all the time, which makes sense. Things we're very aligned. There are some like dark Clippies. There's like Clippies in my withheld YouTube comments who are like saying god awful, homophobic, transphobic, fucking racist things constantly. And it's kind of funny because it's like part of me at first was like, oh, of course, there's trolls now taking on the Clippy thing, but also it made me think like, no, it's totally possible for somebody to like not want to pay a subscription fee for heated seats in their car and also be a racist piece of shit. Like those two things can totally align, which I think in like mass surveillance and the mass surveillance thing, I'm seeing that a lot too, where people are like very on board. But the moment I say something bad about Elon Musk or the moment I, make a jab at like our current administration, they get so upset. They feel like they've been, I don't know, betrayed or something. Like they're like, wait a minute, you hate those cameras. That means that you are on my team. Wait a minute, you don't like ice? What's going on? I got sparks coming out of my goddamn ears. That's how everybody talks on the right in my head. But yeah, anyway, there's dark Clippies. That's okay. I wouldn't be offended by it, and I can't imagine Lewis's either. Like you would expect that from the beginning. You're like, if this movement takes off where people use this picture as their YouTube icon, that is the downside. You're going to have douchebags using that YouTube icon. So the takeaway from that is if a mean Clippy, or if a racist Clippy or something says something to you, it's not Louis Rossman's fault. He's doing something awesome, and that Clippy agrees. It's just that their other mints are terrible. Yeah, and also it's not Louis, it's Microsoft. So blame them. Burn down Microsoft if a Clippy's mean to you on the internet. Anyway, but I guess that's time. I'll see you next week. I don't know. Is next week going to be Sim Selections? Sim Selections is going to be kind of interesting and I say that like it's a bad thing. I may use Sim Selections as an excuse to test some visual stuff for that live show. That might be a good way to like have I guess I would have 3 trial runs before that festival. So that would be a good way to like do my alpha beta release candidate before doing it in front of, before doing it when it's projection mapped all over an outdoor arena. Anyway, can Sim Selections be on 3.3? I thought about that. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'll let the community vote on that or something, because I I feel like I could pull it off. It's not going to make a big difference, but I feel like other people are going to be. Well, one thing you end up having is like a lot of people being like, I had no idea. I don't look at the Discord all the time. I have a job. I have a kid that I got to raise, and he has diarrhea. I don't look at the Discord all day. I just show up on Thursday to hear the sim selections. Damn it. So yeah, I'll let everybody deal with that. Okay. Anyway, I have organizing to do. I've been trying to organize my entire lab and studio, which has been a disaster through these past few videos, as you can imagine. So it's now I have like warehouse. I don't know, like the stuff that people would have in a supply chain warehouse. It's like a pick and pack center where you have like these open drawers that are all labeled, and I'm slowly but surely getting everything in there. It's going very slowly, and I need to get it done sooner than later because I got work to do. Okay, everybody have a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you next week for some selections, and we'll figure out if it's on Tuesday or Thursday. I'll have a peek at the Discord and see what people decide. Maybe I'll post something right now and get a thumbs up, thumbs down type thing. Okay. All right. Love y'all. Bye.